Dylan Cease proved everyone wrong in a huge way. Fans are excited for this performance and will have major implications for the rest of the series, possibly the rest of the month, and we'll explain why in just a second. Before anything, hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Happy to be back as always. Today we had a fun, finally stress-free game for the most part. And we'll talk about that in a sec. Before anything, stick around to the end of the video because we do have some post-game fan reactions where I get you guys, the fans, involved. Post on Twitter, post on a subreddit. Maybe you'll be featured on the channel. And as always, please subscribe. The more subscriptions we get, the higher the Padres win total will be this year. I don't know. Who proved me wrong? Anyways, yeah, like I said, kind of a stress-free game today for the most part. I will say I did work for like the first half of the game, but I was following on game day. It was really funny because I was giving score updates to everyone. It was a good time. But let's just talk about today's lineup, of course. My little pun, cease the moment. As we know, Dylan Cease did cease the moment. And of course, the offense rises to the occasion. I'll explain that more in a sec. But Dylan Cease, DAWG. Today, I said yesterday that today's start would probably be one of the biggest starts, if not the biggest start for Dylan Cease today. And while there were definitely some negatives, they didn't score a single run. He got through, was it 6 or 7 innings? Let me double check. 7 innings, yeah. Well, obviously, because yeah, whatever. My brain's a little fried right now, I'm sorry. But yeah, he got through 7 innings, didn't allow a single run, had 11 strikeouts. The walks are not that great, but I'm going to keep saying it a billion times. Blake Snell won a Cy Young, giving up the same exact stat line was a typical Blake Snell Cy Young Award winning start. And Dylan Cease won his first game since I think they said like April 2nd or something like that. Like he had 11 straight games without a win, which is sad but also great. You know what I mean? But let's get into the quick recaps real quick. Padres 11, Dodgers 1. It's the largest Padres victory over LA in 20 years. Luis Arraez, Manny Machado, and Xander Bogaerts had 3 hits. Maldonado homered. Dylan Cease fired 7 scoreless. Padres, Dodgers, Giants all tied in a loss column in the NL West race. That's crazy to me. With also this, first win of 2+ runs since 5/14, which is sad but also great. Second biggest win of the season. More runs in the last 2 games, 18 than across all of last week, 17 runs in 7 games. Tatis, Arraez, and Merrill all looking much better at the plate. 3 batted balls, 105 miles per hour for Xander Bogaerts, which is great. Cease's first scoreless start, most strikeouts this season. Great. Dave Roberts with most unserious game plan I've ever seen. Great for us. I don't know what he's doing. And of course, FTD, as always, solid night of baseball. Go Dads. But yeah, not to be lost in all the scoring, Dylan Cease turned in the best start of his season against the best lineup he's faced all year. Didn't let him have a chance at climbing back into the game. Ace-level stuff from a guy we need to be an ace down the stretch. Dylan Cease struck out 11 Dodgers over 7 innings of 3 hit ball, all singles. His slider got 12 whiffs on 26 swings. His fastball got 11 whiffs on 22 swings. And he just looked like a dominant Dylan Cease for the first time in a while when the Padres needed him the most. When he needed him most, he didn't vanish. He stepped up, struck some people out, and by some, I mean a lot, and pitched deep. I remember I was watching his pitch count too, and like at times I was like, okay, it looks good for a Dylan Cease start, but I don't know how long he can keep doing it. And then he kept doing it. So I do want to show you this because I thought it was interesting. So he threw, how much total was it? Does it say anywhere? 103 pitches total, right? Interesting part. It was about 50-50 on if it was a ball or a strike. I mean, you can see the numbers. Obviously, you want to paint the outside corners of the strike zone so nothing's like super inside. But there are some like super ugly pitches. And then there's just some absolute beautiful locations on these pitches. But I think it's interesting that on a start like this, that Dylan Cease threw 50-50 about on strikes and balls. I mean, obviously, out of the strike zone, people still swing at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that was a ball or anything, even though he did have 5 walks. But it's just interesting to me. It's just interesting to me. I just wanted to share that with you guys. But yeah, genuinely, probably my favorite night I've watched Dylan Cease pitch. And obviously, he threw a no-hitter, so I can't put it there. But, like, this might have been the grittiest Dylan Cease start we've seen, besides the no-hitter. Like, everything was just, like, set up for failure. I don't want to say everything was set up for failure today, but, like, so many things could have gone wrong for us. Like, if Dylan Cease only went, like, 3 innings, like, we would have been screwed in the bullpen. Like, we would have had to call up Alec Jacob to get, like, beat up, like the Dodgers did with Sauer today. But no, we don't have to worry about that now because Dylan Cease came through. I am proud of you, Dylan Cease. I know you don't know who I am. I know you don't know or you don't care what I think, but I am proud of you. But I wanted to mention David Morgan real quick because 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and 2 innings pitched. I'm a little concerned about David Morgan. I mean, he's new, he's still raw, but it doesn't look. I think he needs a little bit more work. Let's put it that way, right? And I don't know if that's kind of work he should be getting at a major league level or a AAA level. But I'm not gonna like say send him down. But if they do send him down, it's not gonna like worry me. Does that make sense? Like he definitely still is raw and he still needs some work. I'm gonna get into this. I guess I can get into it now. But today was the first time I've actually like. I don't want to say saw the value in Martin Maldonado, but today might have been the Martin Maldonado game. Besides the Dylan Cease game, this might have been the Martin Maldonado game because he like I don't want to say how do you say he caught a hell of a game, I guess, and I really loved when he went out and like helped David Morgan and he kind of shut down everyone else after they had a little pep talk. So I love the way Maldonado helped Morgan. Obviously, he hit a home run, which is like I've said this before, but if Maldonado hits a home run, I don't have a statistic. I'm pulling this directly out of my butt, but I swear to God, every single time Maldonado hits a home run, the Padres win. I don't know if that's true or not. I just feel like it is. That's how rare it is. But yeah, let's just jump into our next point real quick, though. Offense rises to the occasion. Let me show you some stuff. Good news is Padres also I forgot to mention this. Yeah. Good news, Padres also effectively rested their bullpen, too. I guess I kind of touched on it already, but yeah. Bullpen should be relatively rested for tomorrow, especially now that Vasquez is pitching, and you know Vasquez can't go super deep. Hopefully he proves me wrong. But then, yeah, 8 different Padres hitters got on base multiple times today, which I don't think has happened in, I don't want to say forever, but a long time, at least this season. And can we talk about Manny Machado? The man is on a 8-game hitting streak, batting .321 with 15 hits, 10 RBIs, 4 home runs in the month of June. Oh, and he makes plays like this. That was a highlight that I didn't have for the Machado sliding, diving catch, I guess I can call it. Because that was really good. But yeah, box score time as always. 2 hits, or no, a hit and a walk for Tatis looked good. Lockridge still looks bad, but whatever. Arraez looked really good today. Machado's been looking really good. Merrill's been looking good. Gavin Sheets had a hit. He's been kind of down recently. Campusano was interesting to me. Like, I'm happy he pinch hit. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, right? This might be a completely moot point. It doesn't matter. But I kind of wish he got a hit today. Because, like, what better way to boost your confidence than just have a home run derby home run or a home run derby hit with Kike Hernandez pitching? And it's funny. I was watching the game and I saw nobody hit a home run besides almost Machado. And like, obviously they're probably not trying, but like I was thinking like, I don't think a single person on his team besides maybe Tatis who got taken out could win a home run derby right now. Maybe Gavin Sheets, but he got taken out too. So like, let's just say no one on the Padres roster besides those two should participate in the home run derby. Completely random point I just wanted to mention. But yeah, I mean, even Bogaerts had a really good day today, besides the strikeout and that one clutch situation. I think it was bases loaded. That kind of made me upset. But Tyler Wade, not a great day, but he had his game yesterday, so we're good. Maldonado, a great game. So basically a really good game overall. I know, and I can mention this real quick. Sauer, I hate, and a lot of Padre fans agree with me, I hate what Dave Roberts did to him. And I don't know if Dodger fans are upset by that. I'm sure there's some troll Dodger fans in this. Well, they lost today, so I don't know. But if you are any troll Dodger fans in my comment section, how do you guys feel about Sauer? Like, do you hate that he was, like, literally just cannon fodder? Like, he threw, 111 pitches? 111 pitches just to get lit up. And, I mean, you could see from the start, like, in the reason they put out, or when they kept using David's, what's his face? Something Sauer? Was it Martin Sauer? I'm gonna call him Mike Sauer, because why not? The fact that they kept it in after giving up all those runs, you could just tell that Dave Roberts was throwing this game. And then they put Kike Hernandez in for, like, almost 3 innings. Like, this is literally just a give-me game. And, like, yeah, I'm glad we won. I'm glad that it's a win column. But, like, it feels a little disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, at least put a little effort in. Does that make sense? The only thing I can really compare it to is a really obscure thing. So if you understand this, cool. But back in like I think it was like basically I watched the Bad Boys documentary to eat the 30 for 31. And at that time where the Pistons were losing and they just got up and left the court, I'm sure it's happened before. That's kind of how it felt like for the Dodgers. Like they just gave up and they're like, okay, win, who cares? Like it felt maybe I'm overreacting, but it felt like a tiny bit disrespectful. I'm not like taking offense to it, but like it's like a wow, okay, like you know what I mean, like a cool dude. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Do you feel the same way? Or am I overreacting? Probably, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. But yeah, I just didn't like what they did with Sauer and Hernandez. I mean, Hernandez is a position player, so if they get beat up, right? But you kind of just tank Sauer right there, and his career probably is going to go downhill from there just because Dave Roberts. And that's why the Dodgers have so many arm injuries too. I know I'm kind of reporting on the Dodgers right now. I'm so sorry, but it annoyed me. Let's put it that way. I'll shut up now. I'm sorry. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything else I wanted to cover. Good defensive game. I mean, Merrill had that really good catch in the first inning. And then, like I said, Machado's defense today. So a solid game overall from everybody. Let's just see how tomorrow goes with the rubber game. So yeah, let's just talk about our post-game fan reactions, our Friar Faithful feed. Martin Maldonado against Homer against the Tele team. Ha ha ha. Everything is going right in San Diego tonight. Like I said, when Maldonado hits a home run, I swear to God, the Padres win every game. FTD for doing Sauer like that. Shildt would freaking never. Cease was nails. Good stuff. San Diego. Freak the Dodgers. Absolutely. I'm honestly, I don't know. I don't want to get into it anymore. You know how I feel. Padres home run tracker. This is really funny to me. Maldonado has the same amount of home runs as Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts had a good game today, but let's not pretend like he's been a good hitter this year. But alas, I shall digress. Let me know how you guys feel about today. I want to know if you guys felt a little disrespected over the way Roberts handled this game. Again, I might be overreacting, but I want to know how you guys feel. And how do you feel about Cease? Are you happy? Would you call this a good start from him or just a lucky start after giving up five walks? Or was it like a big game for him and you're super excited, super happy for him? And let me know how you feel about tomorrow, because tomorrow I probably will be another stressful game. I'm curious to how Randy Vasquez will do, because I feel like this is not his first really good team, but this is the Dodgers, who have one of the best offenses in the league. So I'm interested to see how Randy Vasquez and his almost 6 expected ERA do tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your night. And as always, go Padres. Thank you guys so much. Goodbye.